self-confessed king of fraud. Now, for some time now, it's all over Ghana that Shatta Wale has been talking. He's made a song against Blak Rasta, which he calls Flaunt. And in that song, he says, I am envious of him. I am very, very jealous of his success. He goes on to use expletives and all that he's always known for. My brother, my sister, he says he's living his life, flaunting his wealth because he works so hard. While some of us are fast asleep, he is burning the midnight candle. Today, we have a beautiful response. Come here. He used to be called Bandana. He made bandana from Ghana, ho, Mokoho. He made a hit with that. Then he went underground, came back after 10 years and hit very hard with Dancehall King in the whole Ghana. And the whole Ghana started to dance. He's not the best musician we have in Accra, let alone the whole of Africa. But when the grace locates you, even when you cough, it becomes a hit. Do you agree with me or not? You cannot take it away from him that he's a very hard-working musician, in the sense that he likes to record, he likes to create, and we are excited about that for him. But he's also a fraudster, king of Sakawa and fraud. And you can't take that from him as well. You see, he's not used to having people stand up to him and tell him things in his face, because he's always hi, trying to frighten people. Unfortunately, some of us were born lions, kings of the jungle. Now let's stay with the facts. Now Shatta Wale here went underground for 10 years, came back, and he became a hit. He fears poverty. Shatta Wale here has been able to get a strong fan base around him. Most of the time preaching to the people that hard work pays. Unfortunately, apart from the hard work that he does, he's also into Sakawa, fraud. Every thief who is caught in this country, every Sakawa boy who is caught in this country, every fraudster who is caught in this country, ready for extradition to America or some other such country, this guy's name is in there. He knows all the fraud boys in Ghana and outside Ghana. The Hausas have a saying that I like. They say, Abokin Barau, Shima Barauni. The friend of a thief is also a thief. Do you agree with me? This is Charles Niama Mensah, aka Shatta Wale, the king of fraud, self-confessed. Now, let me just prove a few things before we move on. And I don't intend to spend too much time on this. There was this lady called Hajia for real. She has a voice. She sings. She's pretty. We were told she went for some BBL, but I've known her from when she was 2 years old. In fact, her father was a very good mentor of some of us when we were growing up in Tamale. But she decided to get greedy and go doing fraud, Sakawa. She went into romance scams. Meanwhile, the same lady will go around telling people, you know what? Oh, hard work pays. Don't let anybody control you. Meanwhile, she herself was a thief, fraudster. She went to England. She went to America. She started shopping in England and those places. And then the authorities came down on her, FBI. That was when the whole Ghana realized, even though there were some guttural voices underground proclaiming the fact that she was a thief, they picked her up and took her in there. It came out that, oh, she had been doing wire fraud. In other words, using the wires to steal from innocent men. I said the moment this lady arrives, other Sakawa boys are going to be picked up. Shatta Wale immediately came out and responded. Why are people pointing fingers at me? Boom! He was associated with Hajia for real. Abokin Barau, Shima Barauni. As if that was not all, Hajia for real was released actually. And when she came, a couple of months later, boom! Dada Joe was arrested, aka Remix. Hey, Coffee Boat was also arrested. Hey, and when we checked it out, this man allegedly has stolen over 100 million American dollars from his victims in America. and he's here playing big boy, big boy. When people see him on the street and even greet him, he doesn't respond because he has some stolen money. That is Shatta Wale's friend as well. And we've seen photos of them together, right? Photos of Kofi Boat and Shatta Wale together. Please pay attention. Release the photos quick. Kofi Boat and Shatta Wale. And be with me. Flow with me. Shatta Wale and this guy here called Kofi Boat. Fraudsters. Thieves. My brother, my sister. And the good thing with Shatta Wale is that the fraudster that he is, he would always say, God and me is God. Mind game. Fraudster, thief. My brother, my sister, Kofi Boat aside, when the FBI came to grab this idiot, this crazy thief, to take him away, Shatta Wale came on social media crying, pretending to be crying. Ah, Kofi Boat. Ah, Mama Joyce. Ah, it pain me. Kofi Boat, he not be fraudster. FBI has come down on this guy after several years of spying him. Hajia for real, Dada, Joe, aka Remix, and the kingpin himself, Kofi Boat, and Shatta Wale all of a sudden became a lawyer. And boom, he came to defend him. Watch what he said.
If you don't know who Kofi Boat is, so as this problem come, oh yeah, this kind of no problem. God will judge all of us on this earth. Kofi Boat, people they call him scammer. Kofi Boat. Hey God, sometimes you put us into difficult situations that we can't even explain to mankind. But I know that you are there to make people know that Kofi Boat is not a scammer. Oh God, hey Kofi Boat, hey Kofi, hey, hey, my Joyce, I make sorry, I make sorry. I feel bad, Charlie. If you say of Kofi, I know if you sleep, Charlie, man. Mommy Joyce, I make sorry. Like I'm so sorry. Like I do watch my siblings right now. Like I do watch them. Like I the picture.
Dash. And he's a pretender too. He knows how to pretend, unfortunately. I know if he sleep, Kofi, as if he's crying. My brother, when Kofi Boat, Dada Joe, aka Remix, were taken away, remember we gave you an update. They are facing a very dangerous lawyer. And I told you here a couple of weeks ago, do you remember that the only way out for them is probably a plea deal? That is underground. Just 2 weeks later, Abu Trika, the master trickster, who is also a wangster, has been apprehended. And we prove to you, my brother, my sister, that behind the stolen money, Shatta Wale was his friend. Shatta Wale met with him. That's him. That's the video. I would like us to hear what he said in this video. He said, businessman, business. If you don't know the guy, how do you know what kind of business he does and that the two of you are doing business? Best of the same feathers flock together. Businessman, what business are you doing? Now, in order that will be fair to Shatta Wale, let us listen to he himself tell us that he's a scammer and that he's a Sakawa boy and that he's a thief. That's why we said self-confessed king of fraud. Meanwhile, he will go to the youth and tell them work hard. Meanwhile, he himself is a fraud boy, thief. And anytime the FBI is coming around, he doesn't know that they just leave him so that other people can be caught. Once they leave you, you would find, because we're a money sniffer dog, you will find out where the other Sakawa boys are. Go and take photos with them. They will trace his photos with all those Sakawa boys and catch them. If they catch Shatta Wale right now, it will be difficult to catch the other Sakawa boys. Maybe I shouldn't have revealed this secret. He's a sniffer dog, money sniffer dog. All the thieves, the arrogant thieves who steal money and still cannot keep quiet, flaunt it, and the thieves that they are the first to say, God, God, like Kenuforiata. Shatta Wale is not different from Kenuforiata.